Well, we traversed 6 days of horror and hell and all kinds of mitochondrial madness. But we're not done with Parasite Eve just yet.
No. And we're back on day 5, and we got quite the mountain to scale in order to get the true ending.
Well, technically, yeah, the true ending. But the thing is, we could count this as being, say, day 7. Anyway, yes, I got some junk to give you. Because I've been scaling the bonus dungeon to get 300 junk. Multiple trips in order to get 300 junk.
Oh?
So we get a whole gun from him. Let's get a handgun. Arguably the best weapon class in the game. It's pretty much a jack of all trades class of gun. This is a good gun. You can count on this one. How good is it? That good. And that's not even getting into some of the upgrades we can give it by giving it the stats of my old gun. Oh, by the way, I also decided to tune up my active time and adding capacity to 99 for both.
Oh.
I had enough bonus points thanks to EX Games' rules of giving me extra bonus points after every day. Watch that. Okay, first, I got super tools. Alright, so I'm going to use all my super tools. And, do this. And
this is going to turn into something magical.
Yes, it will. Alright, and use my one last super tool. But I mean, wonder how I have 3 super tools, or 4 super tools. Oh wait, I don't know why, because I saved them from the last one. Look at my gun once I actually equip it. And I'm going to put this away.
Yeah, since we have no need for this for...
Ever.
At least this... Yeah, for... Oh.
Stacking my medicine. And a couple of revives. We
call this an insurance policy.
Mm-hmm. Look at that. 99 for active time and item capacity. And woo! I like.
Now you're playing with power.
50 action express power.
Oh.
Because that's what we have, the Desert Eagle.
It's too bad that he doesn't also let you rename that gun too.
Not unless you, I believe you beat the game again. It's okay though.
I suppose that works out.
Yeah. Now then,
let's begin the the hilariously. Is it? Well, at least for the first chunk of it, it's going to be somewhat easy.
Yeah. Chrysler Building.
Because, I mean, come on, you don't have a fucking gun there. You have a fucking volcano that shoots out a fucking kill laser.
And it's all portable, too.
Yeah. My mitochondrial creatures cannot handle the power of that magnitude. You're right.
Io, bring these species down. We gotta give her more time.
But wait, if they're getting stronger, then how do they know we're coming?
Bring up the attack! The creature's still alive!
Let's take off the rest of the mitochondrial creatures, shall we?
Yeah, once we find some.
Anyway, the Chrysler Building
is random. Think Persona 3's Tartarus, but about 9 years too early. No, about 8 years early.
Or if not, if you're somehow playing Persona 1 from Japan.
Actually, no.
Well, actually, oh yeah, you're right. Nah.
Nope.
Stupid.
Nope, Persona did not have randomly generated dungeons.
Ooh.
Yes, we got a battle right here. And just, boink. Anyway, in the Chrysler Building, in these storerooms, there's one for each floor. By the way, there are 77 floors.
Yeah, we got a long ass climb.
However, for every 9 floors, I'm only going to show the storerooms. But however, for every 10th floor, those floors are fixed. I'm easily going to have a gun that's over 200 attack by the end of this. Easy.
More!
So yeah, so pretty much every floor has a staircase, storeroom, and an elevator, but you cannot use the elevator until you beat the boss of every 10th floor.
Most of this equipment so far sucks.
Then again, we're just starting out.
Is this them trying to be like, hey, if you want to, you could take this place on now and we'll give you adequate supplies, but in reality, it's not.
Well, then again, I think it's to encourage you to start this place early in EX game. And then as you go through the game, you can take on more and more, especially if you're feeling confident.
Oh.
It's a raptor.
Well, I just made that thing extinct.
All over again. Oh, and by the way, in terms of how you were wondering how the T-Rex in the museum could somehow have enough DNA to be alive, that's not actually true. It was more or less just Eve controlling an inanimate creature.
I suppose.
I mean, it could give it a facsimile of life. But even so, is a damn good creation, that T-Rex.
In reality, the sad thing is, with Eve being our enemy, she only gave it a half-life.
Unfortunately for it. Oh, by the way, we also find something else in here. Trading cards. Special ones. Oh, they're not like... Well, actually, they function just like the trading cards we get in the regular game. However, if you give them to Wayne, you can get 2 tune-ups for the price of 1.
Oh.
And if you give them enough trading cards, you can eventually get a toolkit. Which is just like tools, except they're, of course, unlimited tools.
Oh.
It's the only thing I'm going to use up some of these tools or not. Maybe later. So after every 9th storeroom, I'm just going to show the rest of that floor and then onto the 10th, and then the 20th, and the 30th, and so on. However, later on, there will be mimics. Yes, mimics.
There's always got to be one.
Mm-hmm.
At least in this game, the phone doesn't, like, the save point in the game doesn't transform into a creature and try to kill you.
No, they're built into the environment. That'll be too much.
Well, that's oddly a case that happened in Final Fantasy XII, actually. The save crystal tries to kill you.
Oh, but then again, that they're designed like that. This game is pre-rendered backgrounds.
Yep.
Whereas FF12 had save points that were actually rendered.
Rendered and huge.
Yep.
Then again, FF12 pretty much used the PS2's power to... what was it? The PS2 could render a lot as long as you rendered, like, simple things. Which is why, like, say, how Shadow of the Colossus is, well, as unique and as artsy-fartsy as it is, and why, say, certain areas in Final Fantasy X were redonkulously huge, and yet they were kind of so sparse. Even though Shadow of the Colossus had more life in its big-ass open world than some... Well, pretty much all of Final Fantasy X's supposed open-ended levels sometimes.
Wait, wasn't that problem remedied for the remastering?
It was made to look better, but like when it comes to areas like the Beacon Mill Sand area as well, or the Beacon Mill Desert and stuff, that's just something in the game design itself.
Oh. I see.
Mostly, it looks better, but you're looking at sand.
I hate sand.
And with the
I hate sand. It's coarse, it's rough, it's irritating, it gets everywhere.
And that reference is all over the place, and I can't stand it.
Which I can't stand sand.
And...
Oh, there we go. Hey, we got, oh, birds! Fuck!
Except they're blue!
And they got plenty of junk. That's how I got up to 300 junk. By just scouring the second floor and emptying my inventory, and then just filling it up with junk, and then going back to the police station. It took me about 10 visits, or maybe 12 or something, to get that Desert Eagle. But it's well worth it. It's the best gun, the best handgun in the game.
And if you guys are wondering if we may segue into other things occasionally, well,
then again, it's to be expected. This is mostly filler.
Yeah, so don't be that surprised.
Yeah, you've been warned.
Speaking of which, Adam,
What'd
you think of the Persona 5 trailer? What do you think?
I sadly didn't get to see it because I was too busy with other things, but how was it?
Yay!
Are you happy that it's finally got a Japanese release date?
And it's still for PS3 and PS4.
Yep.
Which, there was a rumor, I guess, going around that it was only going to be PS4 exclusive.
Fortunately, that was shot down.
I mean, it has the actual cases, and I don't see why Atlas wouldn't bring out the PS3 version on US soil anyway, so... Yeah. I mean, come on, they're bringing Own Sphere to both Vita, PS3, and PS4. I honestly don't see why they would just say, no, we're not doing this one.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still a significant base of PS3 fans and such, and left, and it just seems kind of stupid just to leave us out in the cold.
And another news, I got offense +4, technically, and bullet capacity +2 for my pistol now.
The God Gun remains pleased.
Quite. Hey, we're coming up to our first boss.
Boss?
Yes. In fact, yeah, pretty much all the bosses, except for 2, are recycled, but slightly tougher, or maybe in some cases slightly weaker versions of previous bosses. This one is the giant spider. With only like 1,000 HP. We can shred right through that.
Oh, God.
And it pretty much the same tactics apply, except you're much more narrow.
Which is kind of a better thing, really.
Yeah. And we get elevator keys. I will note, though, yeah, the giant spider only gave us 100 experience.
Yeah. It doesn't give us much, but, well, now that we've got rid of it, we don't really have to deal with it ever again, really.
Nor do we have to deal with any enemies on these 10 floors. They've all despawned.
They're all gone?
Yep. Which means once you beat the boss, you can no longer collect junk on these 10 floors.
Oh.
On the flip side, you can use the elevator now. And you'll need it considering that there are, again, 77 floors.
That's a low blow, Square Soft. A low blow.
Would you rather have 263 floors plus the roof?
I'm just saying, I mean, it's...
Would you rather have 263 floors plus the roof?
No.
Good, then don't complain.
I'm just mostly saying if you didn't collect the junk, you're fucked. In that department.
Well, you can still make do with your custom guns.
True, but I'm mostly referring to the fact that you can't collect all that junk or that much ever again.
And in fact, if you don't carry over the keys from into another round of the X game, then you'll have to get the keys all over again, I believe. However, the chests will be empty. I tested this once when I did this game once before, and that happened. So it's best to take care of the whole Chrysler Building in one round. I got still a trading card. What's in this one? A rocket ammo? And offense +1.
But sadly, we're not a rocket man.
No, because we've run out of fuel.
That we have.
Anyway.
Oh,
what?
Speaking of fuel...
Oh.
I'm wondering...
Ooh, Club 4 with counterattack.
Ooh, nice.
Defense +3.
Isn't there going to be another announcement for Pokemon Sun and Moon?
I have no idea. There might be. I think there will be. I just don't know the exact date.
I think it might be tomorrow or like sometime this week. I think it's in May.
AM44, that was actually a decent handgun. I used that once to customize with, and got a decent gun out of it before I got something stronger. PE +1. Special suit. Not that miraculous.
Well, compared to the
hazard suit, yeah.
Yeah, compared to the armor Minerva that you're rocking about in, yeah.
We got a full Uzi, range +3. I think that machine gun only has I think it only has, again, random rate of fire.
B-Hawk T card?
Training card, yeah. But trust me, having 99 active time at this point is a godsend.
Because your turn is basically instant.
Well, no, it would come very fast.
It might as well be borderline instant, but we still gotta get one very good ability here, too.
Oh, by the way, you're probably wondering what about that one armor we got that had HP plus back in the sewers? It had a very nasty counter ability, well, not counter ability, but a negative ability where it reduces our active time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I decided to just get rid of the armor itself by using the tool on that for the HP max. Although speaking of armor, there is a piece of armor in this tower that gives us PE light, which actually decreases parasite energy consumption.
Gimme!
That reminds me, I never actually went into the effects of all the effects. I never got into that.
Well, let's seg into that now.
All right. First off, we have in regards to clubs, they have, of course, counterattack, critical rate up, steal items for half damage, and quick draw. As for acid, obviously we do acid damage. Attack all, which means attack all enemies with our current rate of fire. Burst, which we already have seen. Counterattack, which is just like with the club, you have a chance of retaliating when you're hit. Critical rate up as well, increase your chance of scoring critical hit. There's heat, which gives us heat damage. Frost, which gives us frost damage. Random rate of fire, which means we can fire up to 1.5 times our rate of fire, but we shoot at random targets. If you fire more than normal, you still do your usual damage. Penalties for an increased rate of fire are not applied. And speaking of rate of fire, the number, obviously, again, it determines how many bullets we can fire per command. And the higher rate of fire, the less damage you do per bullet. There's tranquilizer rounds as well. And there's double command and triple command. Quick draw. And there's also a cyanide effect, where our shots have a chance of instantly killing most enemies. However, cyanide is only found in this tower. In this building, even. I might as well call it a tower.
It's quite the Tower of Power to crime. You could say that.
Unfortunately, no Dark Wizard to fight.
No, and no Dead Man Volley.
Nope. So, yeah, the cyanide is usually found in floors 61 to 70. But at that point, it's rather useless. Damn, a monster!
Son of a bitch!
A mimic. Or something that... Ah! Cheap shot. Yeah. What the hell? But you should drop good items like ammo plus 30, medicines, and revives. And there was no item in there anymore.
Aww. What a shitbag.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh well.
And...
Okay, as for armor effects, we have, of course, an active time rate down, which, of course, it reduces our active time stat by 2. Attack down, which reduces our offense by 2. We also have attack up, which increases our offense by 2. Auto cure for, obviously, status ailments. Auto heal for medicines. HP max up by 50%. Item capacity up. And we also resist statuses. Resist confusion, resist darkness, resist poison, resist stiffness. And PE Light, which reduces parasite energy costs by a significant amount. So, yeah, those are the added effects you get for weapons and armor.
Okay, that was a mouthful.
I know it is a mouthful, but then again, they're very easy to understand once you realize the meaning of the icons.
And then another impossible thing that I'm considering, doing.
Wait, what do you mean another impossible thing?
I'm thinking of sitting down and watching a Pokemon season.
Wait, what was the first impossible thing you're thinking of doing?
Well, I said another impossible thing, not...
Yeah, you said another impossible thing. What was the first?
Well... Fuck! You're ruining it. You fucking ruined it. There you...
No, I'm calling you on your Freudian slip.
Not that immediately come to mind, but I'm actually thinking of sitting down and watching through X, Y, and its secondary season Z.
Mm-hmm. See, it's got a hell of a lot of good.
I'm going to sit back and watch the Japanese version.
Yeah, everyone has their preferences. And we have alligators! 2 of them!
Fuck!
Oh, these guys are old hat.
Jesus!
Well, who wants some gator skin boots? Or in case of Aya, she could use a gator skin handbag. Hey, we got a revive off that too.
Nice, and it was perfect.
Woohoo!
2 perfects in a row.
Yep. Bullet capacity plus 4.
Now if you can only stuff rockets in that gun.
No, that would break the game. That would also be unrealistic.
Oh, okay, you have a 50 slug magazine, and it's a fucking Desert Eagle. What? Is that realistic?
No, I'm just saying that it would be unrealistic to shoot rockets from a handgun. And besides, it would actually break the game too much.
Yeah, but I mean, mine is fucking well. I mean, every other gun uses the same ammo with the exception of rockets. And how practical is that? It's not. Excuse me.
Oh well.
But yeah, I'm gonna watch the Japanese version because I just feel like it's a little more. How should I say? I guess there's more of a charm to it. Like it doesn't feel like it's as parodied as much, somewhat.
I don't know if that's the right word, but whatever. Anyway, we got our critical rate up. There it is.
Yay! Oh no. Oh dear God.
It'll be the equivalent of rolling natural 20s.
Ah, fuck.
This is going to suck for them. No, I'm not using super. I'll use a super tool, I guess.
I would just use a plain tool for that ability, but because it didn't seem like the gun was all that great.
That's true. Oh well. Then again, I'll be getting a super tool kit later.
Yeah.
I think it was a mimic that I thought because the footage glitched up for me. I apologize for this jump cut right there because again the footage glitched up and I hated that. Ooh, resist darkness.
That would actually be very good for your vest right now.
Which is I'm going to equip it soon. Offense +3. But how about? Holy hell! Would I wait till later to first I'll use medicines? Yeah, I think I'll probably tune it up. My ammo crate is full.
Well, better go out and fight some more.
Range +1. Offense +1.
Ah, jeez.
It's gonna reach 200 easy.
This is how I'm gonna break my game, break my game, break my game. This is how I'm gonna break my game all night long.
Until the final boss of the EX game humbles you.
So basically,
how would you like 40,000 HP?
So
and the ability to heal itself for about 1,000.
So basically, you've turned You've turned the Chrysler Building
into my own personal playground.
Well then, that's just
prime.
That's just prime. Yeah, it might as well be.
Uh-huh.
Well, smoke them if you got them, because that's probably what the viewers are doing.
Hey, what? There's nothing wrong with us going non sequitur. At this point.
At this point, fuck.
This is what happens when you go through the Chrysler Building in one go on day 5. You're meant to do this gradually. Oh, spiders.
Spiders!
Oh, they lived through 2 shots.
Still not enough for the God Gun.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should name the God Gun Sinistar. I hunger.
Nah. Although I will say something, it's a spoiler. Parasite 2, we did not get to keep any of our gear from this game. Because,
obviously not.
But then again, it's justified considering that I will say this much: Aya is not a police officer at the time of Parasite 2, so and besides, her equipment is police property.
'Tis true, so they confiscated.
Nope, not confiscated. She just returned it.
You're too good, Aya. You're too good.
Besides, you can't just steal police property.
Well, she saved the fucking city. You'd think they let her keep her gun.
Protocol. Anyway.
Well, actually, the better justification is that we're also dealing with a different game engine altogether for Parasite Eve 2. So
no, I talk about narrative-wise.
I don't think it would entirely work that well.
Yeah, narrative-wise, it's a better justification.
Even though I would like if they gave you a save bonus if you have Parasite Eve 1 data.
Nope.
That would have been good. If you actually had the EX game complete data, it'd actually give you a pretty decent gun out of the deal, or armor. But oh well.
But we'll get to those details when we actually visit Parasite 2. That's right, folks. As in case you can tell, on the non-com side, I've recently gone through Parasite Eve 2 again, even though I said I wouldn't do so after I finished my Nightmare Mode run about 5 or 6 years ago. You probably
Christ, it was that long ago?
Yeah, since 2011.
Fuck.
Yeah, but a lot of people are wondering why the hell are you going back to that game? You say you wouldn't. Why? Because I can.
Well,
it's not going to be anything fancy. It's just going to be a straight up normal mode run. Vanilla, straight up vanilla run.
And if you're wondering about certain things, one, he's actually edited out his exterminations to a reasonable point.
Yeah, more or less, I just showcased the locations of them, and I cut out the battles. Later on, I cut a little bit more, but anyway, that's neither here nor there.
And trust me, it didn't really help that the first day that, he started it, he already got done with disc 1. And I was at work, going, what the fuck, Adam? Are you speedrunning this goddamn thing?
No, I played that game inside and out. I know practically all its tricks. And besides, I managed to finish it in roughly, 3 days?
I think you kind of slowed down on the second day, and then the third day you just came.
Well,
dead.
Probably not. Besides, I was also tired.
Yeah.
Anyway, third boss of the Chrysler Building is the Centipede.
Oh, this fucker.
Seriously, look at my AT gauge.
I know. I kind of figured something out with, say, the newer bosses of the Chrysler Building.
Uh-huh.
I think they were basically bosses that they couldn't put in on time, so they shoved it all here.
I don't think so. It's probably just to save them for New Game Plus.
Well, maybe Day 7 was in plan, but then they changed their mind, and then they decided to come up with this instead.
Anyway, meanwhile, back at the police station.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
So, let's tune up the Desert Eagle.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Wayne is fighting off the Indians. With a Bowie knife.
Ooh, yeah, we get one more tune-up.
Oh, yes, yes!
Yeah, at this point I'm just gonna waste the cards.
Because every time you use them, it just pretty much adds to his overall total, and he gives you the Uber toolkit.
Practically, yes.
Moto!
Oh yeah, I edited out all the other tweaks. So we got that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They couldn't even program it to keep it in the.
Guns are hard to come by.
In the text box.
Cover real guns anyway. Aw, that's nice. So that explains why he collects the trading cards.
Because he can't. The only time he can ever use the guns is in here.
Yep. All right.
That makes sense, and that's actually kind of a nice. I guess kind of a nice pacifist way of doing it. I guess, or just Taku kind of way. Actually, more likely.
Possibly so. Anyway, see you guys next time for more of the Chrysler Building.